Hi, welcome to the Great Margarita Hunt. I'm Jenny, and I'm on the hunt for the very best margarita in the whole world, and I need your help to find it. We are testing margaritas at home with recipes that you or others share with us, and in restaurants and bars and wherever we can find a good margarita. So if you know of one, comment below, tell us where it is, or maybe you know somebody you could refer to us. We like to think of you referring a margarita. So refer a margarita to us and let us test it out. So it is hot. It's still summer. I like putting margaritas with fresh fruits in the summer. We've tried some different ones. We tried the watermelon one. The watermelon basil one was really good. If you haven't seen that one, go back. I really liked that. That was with the basil simple syrup. Very refreshing. And we had some jalapeno cucumber ones. We had some that were really good. Had a lemon drop margarita a few weeks back. Loved that. And that actually kind of led me to what we're going to try today. Let me show you over here what the ingredients we're going to use. So today we're going to try a raspberry lemon margarita. These raspberries looked really good, and I remembered how wonderful that lemon simple syrup was. So we've made some more lemon simple syrup, and we're going to try it with this I've never tried before, Don Fulano Blanco. I understand it's very good. I heard that from La Tequila Mamacita off of Instagram. She said how great this was. And we're going to use this Tesoro Reposado with jalapenos and raspberries, and we're going to make a margarita with that as well. So we're going to do two different things today. Like I said, I made some simple syrup with the lemons. That's putting in a cup of water, a cup of sugar, and then you let that blend up, heat up, and start to boil just barely. And then I put in the rind of a whole lemon without getting that white tart part underneath. Tried to get just the skin there, and you let it sit to the side for a while till it cools down, and then poured it into a little glass here for us to use for our lemon raspberry margarita, and that's the one we're going to make first. The second margarita that the raspberry jalapeno margarita, we mixed all of that together in a shaker that I've put in the refrigerator. And we tried this technique before with a cucumber jalapeno margarita, and I really liked how that worked out. So I took the tequila, and this was the Tesoro Reposado, put it in, and went ahead and put in 4 slices of jalapeno and about 6 good size raspberries in there, and the agave, and mixed it, and a little bit of lime juice, and put it in the shaker, and put the shaker in the refrigerator. And that should come up with about 2 margaritas for us. But the idea here is that you've got that prepared in advance. It'll make it easier if I had friends coming over to be able to take that shaker, have it ready to go, and then I'll muddle it when it's done, and then we'll pour it over ice. So I've learned how to do that with you. You're the reason I try all these different margaritas, and that's one of the things we're going to try today. So start with this raspberry lemon margarita. I'm going to show it to you. We're going to use 2 ounces of Blanco tequila. Today we're using the Don Fulano, and a 1/4 cup of raspberries, and 1 ounce of fresh lime juice, fresh squeezed only, and 1 ounce of lemon simple syrup that we made. And another thing we've tried this summer that I really enjoyed was making simple syrups with the fruit. I really like how that has enhanced the flavors of these margaritas. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to put my raspberries in. I said a 1/4 cup because I'm just eyeballing this, and excuse my fingers, but I'm the one drinking it, so it's okay. So yeah, that's a 1/4 cup. And so, you know what, I'll keep this out. Actually, I forgot, I decided on this one, I want to put a sugar rim on this. So I have that refined sugar, also the one I used where I take just regular sugar and blend it up in a food processor. But I think this one will go well with the lemon raspberry. The other thing you can do is take this grater like this, and then you use it just a plain, and you just run one way like this, and then you get the lemon rind, or you could use the lime rind the same way, and put it in your sugar or your salt. And then when you do this, you have a little bit of that fragrance also on there. It helps if you do it a little farther in advance, but this is going to be nice for today. So I've got my raspberries already in here, and I'm going to go ahead and put my simple syrup in here, and then I'm going to muddle them together first. So I want it to use is 1 ounce of the lemon simple syrup. You can see the little bit of yellow in there. Put in 1 ounce of that. And then I'm going to use this muddle here and just make those raspberries friendly with the lemon. So they're all, oh, and they're so ripe, it's really easy to do this. So you don't want to bruise them, you just want to smush them. I'm not sure how to explain that exactly, but you don't have to beat the heck out of them. You're just going to let them become very friendly in here. Oh, that smells just perfect. Okay, so I did that. Now, I'm going to take this and I'm going to go ahead and add my tequila because my lemon simple syrup and my raspberries are very eager to meet this. So this is this wonderful Don Fulano Blanco, and I'm going to put in 2 ounces of this tequila in my shaker here. You know what? I just remembered. La Tequila Mamacita told me this is a sipping tequila. So let's see. Let's just put a little bit in here so I can sip it. It has a good fragrance to it. We're going to try this. Well, she's right. That's very nice. You know, I like margaritas. I don't sit around and sip a lot of tequila, but I would sip that. That is very nice. And for a Blanco too. Normally if I was going to have a sipping tequila, I would probably go for a Reposado or an Añejo. That's typically what I would have gone for, but this is very nice. Well done, Don Fulano. I will remember this, so it makes me even more excited for this raspberry lemon one. Okay, this is going to be good. All right, so I put the tequila in here. I'm going to add some lime juice. Wrong cup. Here it is. My lime juice, I'm going to put in here. I'm going to put in 1 ounce of this fresh squeezed only lime juice. You know, that's important here. We only used fresh squeezed lime juice. And then I'm going to put in my ice. We're going to shake it up and make it. Now again, don't use your fingers. And do as you're. What does it? Do as you're told and not as I do? Something like that. But yeah, I know. Shouldn't use my fingers. But again, I'm making this up for me to try. Okay, here we go. Ready? We're going to shake this up. Oh, I can see the red coming together already. And I think raspberry and lemon should go well together. So I'm looking forward to what this is going to be like. Okay, this looks good. You know, putting these two together works a lot better for me than these other shakers where you have the top that doesn't want to go on. Let me get the strainer on here and let's see how this looks. Now, it may be, oh, I was going to put ice in the glass. That's what it was. I didn't put ice in the glass this time, but you know what? It almost filled it anyway. Let me see here. You know, normally I wait till I make both margaritas before I try it, but I have to go get that other shaker out of the refrigerator. So that's a good excuse for me to go ahead and try this one. And it just, look how pretty that is. It looks a little bit like pink lemonade. And with the lemon, there you go. But man, we might call it the pink lemonade. Let's see. Well, that is just lovely. That could not be better. I'm not a huge raspberry fan. I mean, I like them, but the lemon simple syrup mixed in with those raspberries and that tequila, let's give that a front row. My goodness, that is really good. This Don Fulano, very nice. I will have that again. I do like the sugar rim on this. Wow, that's an easy 4. An easy 4. Now, I probably would have put ice in it since I forgot because I was so eager to get to this. Let me tell you, like, I'm not kidding. That is really good. Very nicely blended. The raspberries come through with that little bit of lemon simple syrup. I just balance it out. It's not too tart. Very nice, but I can really taste those raspberries. And I could keep drinking this. But I promised you a raspberry jalapeno margarita. So let me go get that shaker and I'll come back and we'll mix that one up. All right, so we pulled this out of the refrigerator. I'm going to show you what's inside and then I'll read the recipe to you or let you see it. So see inside here, we have raspberries and jalapeno mixed in with the Reposado tequila. And so basically it's everything that's on the ingredients list. So we're going to use 4 ounces of Reposado tequila. Today we're using the El Tesoro. 3 ounces of fresh lime juice. 4 slices of jalapeno. They were good size slices, 6 fresh raspberries, and 1.5 ounces of agave syrup. And I use that light agave syrup. Actually, this is one that I mixed up following La Tequila Mamacita. I used agave nectar and just cut it with water, half and half, and then made that the agave syrup, which I'm enjoying that too. So what I'm going to do with this is just use this as my infused tequila. So I'm not going to add anything else to it. I think I'm going to go ahead, I don't even think I want to put anything on my rim this time, but I'm going to go ahead and have it here ready to go. And you know what? Let me have a slice of jalapeno ready. Here's that really good lemon raspberry one. Let me have a slice of jalapeno ready. I like jalapeno and hot, a little bit of hot. I don't like super hot. I don't want to be miserable with it, but I like the idea of having a slice of jalapeno and maybe a nice pretty raspberry here. We'll see if we can get that on the side of the glass too. And I'm going to put some ice in my glass for this one. I've been playing with these smaller size ice cubes. Let me try if I can get this out now, if it's going to come out. And okay, so we're using here. Let's see if that fills it up. Maybe just a little bit more. And I still think about getting another ice maker. There, that's good. I love the idea of this refreshing when it's so bloody hot outside, right? So I've already got everything in my shaker. I'm going to add a little bit of ice to that because I'm going to shake it up now. And like I said, we're not muddling this right now because we've let the tequila infuse on it. The agave syrup is already in there. The lime juice is already in there. So everything's already in here. So if I was doing this for a party, I might have made a bigger batch of this. And then all I'd have to do is put ice in my glasses and shake it up to get it well chilled. You still want it to be well chilled even though you're pouring it over the ice, and also to give it a good mix up, especially if it's been sitting in that refrigerator for a little while, right? Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Okay, you know, I probably could have used another strainer on this one. I wasn't expecting to break that up as much, so I'm going to use this other strainer on this. Whoops. Gonna see me on that? Yeah. But I don't mind, honestly, I don't mind having pieces of raspberry in there. I like that, especially raspberry that has had a chance to enjoy the tequila before me. But that's a pretty glass, isn't it? I like that. Now, you know, I follow people on Instagram that I like watching who are so much better at making pretty glasses than I am. I'm gonna put a little jalapeno on there, and I'm gonna see if I can slice this raspberry a little bit just to get that little bit on top. Okay, so this, did y'all hear that? had a little thing happening here in the background. Okay, this is a raspberry jalapeno margarita. The first time I've ever tried this. I'm ready. Okay, let's try this. Ooh, I got the jalapeno in that one right away. Those were good jalapenos. I like this. I think I would probably add a little bit more raspberry. That's maybe not. On that second, this one definitely, now of course, your jalapenos, when we put ours in, I didn't take the seeds out, and that does make a difference. This for me is hot, but it's not too hot. It's just spicy enough to let me know there's a jalapeno in there. And I would really enjoy this, like with some guacamole. This would be a great pairing for that. Oh, this is really good. I mean, that is a solid 4. On that scale of 5 margarita glasses, with 5 being the very best and 4 being really good, I like this a lot. This was a winner, okay? I'm going to say that lemon raspberry, right? Raspberry lemon margarita, I really like this. This would be more a little bit on the sweet side, but because the raspberries have a little bit more tartness, it's not too sweet. And this one, the raspberry with the jalapeno on here, I'm going to say this is a winner. So, oh, I like this. Well, salute. I'm going to enjoy And I hope you're going to have a margarita with us next time. Please like and subscribe. Ring the bell so you know when we put up a new episode. We are on the hunt for the very best margarita in the world, and the hunt continues.